This Mega Eelektross sells for $150 in a PSA 10, and I just picked one up at a local card show, so let's see if it's good enough to grade. As I was examining the surface, I had to take a moment and appreciate just how detailed and wonderful this card is. Shout out to the illustrator Dom, who's done quite a bit of excellent work. The surface is actually looking really good, but under the blacklight things can look different. Nope, this looks pretty good too. I don't see any roller lines or surface scratches, and the details look amazing as well. We know the surface is in great condition, but the edges and corners are where we find the most damage, so let's see if they're still sharp. Aside from the hair, that corner looks really good. However, I am noticing an unusually thin border, which is not good, because companies are much stricter on front centering than they are on the back. BGS has a very strict 50-50 centering all around, while PSA is a little more lenient with 55-45. The bottom edge and both corners looked really good, but like I just mentioned, the centering is a problem. The left side is on the 2, while the right is on the 3, putting the left to right centering right at 60-40. The top and bottom were much closer, at around 3 to 3.5, putting it just at about 50 to 55. The top edge looks great, and that's about it for the front of the card. Now let's take a look at the back. Right here I spotted a teeny tiny roller line, and although it's very faint, when I took the card out of the sleeve, you could see it, so I believe that a trained eye would be able to spot it. And as we move down the card, you can actually see some more roller lines, and these ones are also very subtle, but you could still detect them.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That corner looked great, and this bottom edge is looking really nice as well, which I'm really happy about because in the past, we've had some very bad luck with edge whitening on the corners.
Oh, yeah.
On this side, you could also see some roller lines, but these are much more difficult to spot. And you really only see these ones on the blue border. Those lines, coupled with the front off-centering, is making this card an unlikely grading candidate. But on the bright side, this edge looks really good. And now that we've completed examining the corners and edges, let's take a look at the surface. Now on this section, we're going to be focusing more on the center of the card, looking for micro scratches, oil residue, and those little teeny tiny roller lines. And would you look at that, you can't even see those roller lines. But remember, on this side of the card, they were very, very faint. I don't see any other damage to the card. And even better news is that after checking the back centering, this card was very close to center, and way better than the front. You can see one border touching the 3 and the other just outside. And while perfect centering would mean both of these numbers are the same, having the border just go slightly outside of the number is still very good. And now that we've completed our inspection, even though the corners and edges were 10s, the front centering was way too off to ignore. So in my opinion, this card is not good enough to grade. And I'm going to give it a Gooms grade of a 9, putting the value at about 20 bucks.